Svitlana and Khrystyna. I am so happy to have you ladies here today. We met at a networking event, and I think it was beautiful how we met because I think the three of us didn't really want to be there. And somehow we met, and then after that, it was okay. I'm done. I'm ready to go home after I met you both. So I'm so honored to be in your presence, and I'm looking forward to you both sharing your stories that I think is so important to share. You know, the Ukraine war has been over. It's over a year now, and so I think it's important for our audience to know, especially from someone who's experienced, being there. So please continue to speak and tell your story. I want to hear all about it.
Well, number one,
She's older, so
Yeah.
she's going first.
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, I think it was meant to be
Yeah.
that we had to meet that day. Christina didn't know where she was going, and
Aw.
I said, come on and come along with me. So
Yeah.
I'll just be my support. And like you said, we were done. After we met you,
Yeah.
we were like, I think we're done today.
Aw.
So
That was so
It
beautiful.
was a match.
Yeah, it was.
It
It's
was.
perfectly. We were a
Yeah.
match. Yeah.
So today, as you said, I'm gonna share my story
Yeah.
and our story
Yes.
together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have been here in Canada for over 11 years. I arrived from Ukraine.
Mhm.
It was always my goal to have my children been born in this part of the world.
Oh, okay.
And I was doing everything and anything, basically sometimes even subconsciously. I didn't always realize
Yeah.
that, but that was always somewhere deep inside of me, and I
Mhm.
followed that calling, that
Yeah.
voice inside of me. And you know Ukraine is my homeland and always will be, because that never changes.
Yeah.
Um, at the same time, Canada has become my home as well.
Yeah.
And I have goosebumps when I say that,
Aw.
because when the war started, I felt that that's good that I'm here, that I have been here
Aw.
first, that I've paved my way,
Yeah.
and that I've listened to that voice coming to Canada,
Yeah.
and so that I can bring my family over here.
Yeah.
When that started. Uh, you know, Probably I'll let Christina share a little bit about her now.
Yeah, at the time the war started, I've been to Canada. Sorry, I've been to Bali,
Yeah.
and I had a deep feeling inside that I had to come back home and help there,
Mhm.
because during the wartime, people normally running away from the place, right? Like to
Right.
save their lives.
Yeah.
But I had that deep calling, like I have to come back.
Yeah.
And I told that to my sister, and she said like it's kind of crazy, but she supports me and she understands, and
Yeah.
she wants me to go according to my feelings.
Oh.
And yeah, thank God she she did that, and I went to Ukraine.
Yeah.
So I, there was so much job to do there,
Mhm.
and also like I wanted to share that experience when you come back, and like people normally don't expect you to come,
Yeah.
and it brings you hope. Like not everything is like the end. It's not the
Yeah.
end, like there is hope. So
Yeah.
like I came back, and like my friends were like, even my mom, she didn't know, nobody knew I'm coming back.
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't want to worry them.
Yeah.
And it was like really, they cried when they saw me, but at the
Oh.
same time they smiled, because
Yeah.
it's like, wow, somebody's coming back,
Yeah.
so maybe we should do something.
Yeah.
So we started doing something. We evacuated animals, we brought them to the border of Poland,
Okay.
and people like thank to Polish people, like they brought us like so much food, because at the
Oh.
beginning of the war the stores were empty, so
Oh,
we
wow.
could supply dogs and cats with the food. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And also a lot of people from abroad reached out with me, because they wanted to know the situation, and
Yeah.
a lot of them, some groups wanted to help.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing. I've been organizing that, and we did a great job. We helped like orphaners from
Yeah,
Ukraine, and
wow.
like a lot of kids were evacuated from eastern part, where it's like really bad
Oh,
bombing,
okay.
and So yeah, that's what we've been doing there. And also I'm here, but I'm still like in a contact with them. We're still like trying to, like, they are setting up the playground, like, because western part of Ukraine where I'm from, it's like a little bit safer than
Okay.
at the east part, so they try to help with the playground for the
Yeah.
kids and all of this stuff. So
Wow.
I want to say thank you to everybody who remembered about me during the wartime and texted to
Yeah.
me, like, you know, like, there are dark days, but you can see the light during those
Oh,
dark
that's
days,
beautiful.
right?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm just really thankful for everybody, like, who, like, texted to me if
Yeah.
I'm alive, my family's okay, and, like, they said, Khrystyna, my house is your house, so if you need anything, just
Wow.
come. So, you know,
Yeah. So you mentioned, you know, some of the people that have helped with the work that you do in Ukraine. Can you mention some of the groups that you were talking about?
yeah, I don't remember them, like, exactly the name of the groups,
Yeah.
because, like, Italian groups, I
Yeah.
can't pronounce those
Yeah.
names.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are the groups from Rome and Milan, like same age as I am. Those people are just incredible. They,
Yeah.
you know, during the wartime, they come to another country to hug, to give a smile.
Oh my God.
It's like the same, what I kind of, oh, I got a goosebumps.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, it brings hope.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it's just something incredible. I know
Yeah.
it's like dark days, but when you see that smile, like,
Yeah.
you're like,
You can keep going.
you can keep
Yeah,
going. That's
right?
correct. Yes.
The
Oh.
hope is back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And same, like, the people who help with the street animals, like, to feed them, and like, it's just amazing, you know, like, people didn't even think only about
Yeah.
human, but also about, like, animals, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
It's really incredible because I did see a few YouTube videos where there were animals abandoned because of the war.
yeah.
But these people were able to find them and, you know, kind of take care of them. So that's so lovely.
Yeah.
Well, and even the orphans, like, wow,
Yeah.
it's truly incredible.
To see those videos when you see when kids are like, oh my God, they receive presents,
Yeah.
they receive hugs,
Yeah.
they smile, you know, and even though it's very not the best time to be there,
Yeah.
but to be there, to
Yeah.
give them hope, to
Yeah.
bring that back, like bring
Yeah.
that light back,
Yeah.
you know, just don't give up, let's
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
And because kids are our future generations, right?
Yeah.
And they are experiencing all that.
Yeah.
And what Khrystyna did, she brought, you know, she was a connector, she was a bridge,
Yeah.
right? She was not like yeah.
I know, it's so, I'm getting it too. I'm getting the goosebumps
Yes,
too.
because she was like, you know, she shared with me, and I said, you know, yeah, it's crazy, but
Yeah.
I think you need to be there.
Yeah.
And so she did, and what she did, she was a connector between those people who were reaching out from Poland, from Italy, right,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
other countries.
Yeah.
She was able, because she speaks English,
Yeah.
she could connect with them,
Yeah.
and they had someone alive there, right? So they were not going nowhere. They
Wow.
had someone, they had a person
Yeah.
who can connect
Yeah.
them with people who needs
Yeah.
that help, right? So she
Yeah.
was like a helping hand
Yeah.
in between,
Mhm.
and I think that's what was her mission.
Yeah.
And not only with kids,
Yeah.
which is that important, but also with animals.
Yeah.
And also we were like, because men can't go abroad, so I was like going abroad to Poland, to
Oh, wow.
Romania, to bring medicine to Ukraine, because
Wow.
yeah, that's what we've been doing as well. I forgot to mention that, like,
Wow.
because it was a shortage of medicine in
Mhm.
Ukraine, and so we had to go and find it somewhere,
Yeah.
you know. And after we sent them to the, like, very first line
Yeah.
of the war, because I wanted to do, like, I wanted to help, like, to people who I know,
Yeah.
like, where it's like our, like, help goes directly to the people who needs that, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's why the people who is like on the same vibe as I am,
Yeah.
they found me, and we did that, and every time they came or like they helped, like,
Yeah.
I felt like I had that feeling, I had that deep feeling, so it means like I had to be here. There is no
Oh.
doubt I haven't had to be here, right?
Oh my
So
gosh.
it was really a really kind of sad story, but at the same time it was like so great to
Yeah.
be there and help. And
Yeah. And you know, you talk about kind of having the same energy and knowing that that's what you were supposed to do. And so because of that, those kind of people showed up in your life with the
Yeah.
same energy. Oh my God, just
Yeah.
like us.
Yeah,
just like the three of us.
Attracting.
Right?
Attracting, yeah.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps from that. So is the work continuing, now that you're here, is the work continuing what you've done in Ukraine? Are they still taking care of the orphans and the animals? And-
I arrived 3 months ago
Oh,
to
yeah.
Canada, so at that time, like they supposed to come, like the
Yeah.
group from Italy, they supposed to come, but right now they are planning a group coming on June.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm helping them to organize everything, you know. So I'm here, but I'm still helping. Kinda,
Yeah.
right, and also I'm like organizing this playground stuff, like to finish that.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing there. But you know,
Who's
like
doing playground? Can you mention? Who's
Yeah, the
helping
playground.
doing that?
Yeah.
that's a talent group. I can read.
Yeah.
because I don't.
Okay.
Was it
know.
the soccer team you're talking about, or?
Like that's another story.
That's sorry.
That's
Oh.
another, I just
Yeah.
I haven't started that one,
Yeah.
so I'm just finishing.
Yeah,
with
for
this
sure.
one.
It's like a job, eh?
You did take next one.
Yeah, yeah.
The first one.
Oh, it's so
Okay.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so lovely. That's nice that you're continuing the work even though you're here. Now let's talk about, so you getting to Canada. Tell me that story, how you came about here 3 months ago.
Like we got visa to get here like in November, I guess.
Oh, that was quick.
No, it
Oh,
actually
was
took
it? Oh.
8 months for us
Oh,
to,
wow. Okay.
to get visa. Normally
Wow.
people get it like really fast,
Mhm.
but I think everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
I had to be there. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wasn't like upset
Yeah.
because I've been doing like really important stuff,
Yeah.
and I knew like I'll get it when it's time
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
So that's why I decided to come here, because when you're empty, you can give to people, right?
You were so right.
So it's like more ecological way of helping, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I decided to come and take a like deep breath of a normal life.
Yeah.
I never thought I will experience like a breath of a normal life, right? Again, like
Yeah.
I could never expect that
Oh,
happens,
wow.
right?
Yeah.
But I needed that, and
Mhm.
I had to switch off the alarm, like all the like air alarms, which
Yeah.
are in Ukraine.
Oh
At the
my
first time, not
gosh.
really.
Yeah.
And I
What was
knew,
that like?
like the
Was
siren.
it- yeah. The
It's,
first time you heard it, what was that? Oh my gosh.
you know, like you're shivering when you hear
Oh.
that. That's the worst noise I've ever heard, I think.
No
you know?
kidding.
Like it's really like,
Wow.
but that I think that's need to be like that.
Yeah.
That way, that siren helps to people
Protect.
to like to
To
wake
warn them,
wake
yeah,
warn them, wake
yeah.
up if they are sleeping, or like go and hide, right?
Wow.
And yeah, so and like so first time I got here, I
Yeah.
was avoiding like social life.
Well, yeah, that's
Right.
understandable. Yeah.
And like these networking events where we met, I didn't know where. Yeah,
Your
she didn't
sister
say.
pushed you, yeah.
And people were like wearing like really like fancy.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm in my sneakers and like don't understand why I'm going there.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And my sister's like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Don't worry, let's go.
I didn't want her to ask many questions.
Yeah.
And you
Oh.
know, like we met some people, and I feel like I want to run away from
Yeah.
here. Like I just want to run away, please
Yeah.
let me.
Oh,
Yeah, so
man.
I gave up. So I was
Mhm.
sitting in the hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And yeah, after we met you, I was like, oh wow, like that had to happen,
Yeah,
right? I
aw.
just felt that, and
Oh, that makes me feel so good.
yeah, and
Oh.
yeah, so that was the first time, like the
Yeah.
first part of the
Yeah.
life here, and I'm getting better, and
Yeah.
you know, like really getting back to normal. That way, I
Mhm.
can help, like I can support people that are like not only like helping kind
Yeah.
of with the money, or I can
Mhm.
talk to them and I'm full, right? I can
Yes.
talk and I can acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Explain.
Yeah, explain or support like by words,
Yeah.
like I'm with you. So
Yeah.
I have more like
You listen to them
energy.
and you make them feel like they matter. So you're
Yeah.
like the Ukrainian listener. That's so lovely. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
Yes,
Oh.
that's how it is.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. And so now you two are starting some new ventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll share.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you got to tell your story too. So,
Yes,
yeah.
Well,
So-
I'll share a little bit about our business
Yeah,
adventure.
yeah.
So I've been running cleaning business for a few years.
Yeah.
By the time, and when Khrystyna was here, because she has been into Canada before a few times,
Okay.
and she was helping out with that cleaning. That's a
Yeah.
cleaning business, and she was helping out.
Yeah.
And then I had to give up because of a few reasons, and I wasn't doing that anymore. But before she was about to arrive, I started getting phone calls. Oh, are you doing cleaning business again?
Really?
Yes. And that happened not once. I've had that a few times. People would call me and I'm like, I don't have people.
That's a sign.
Yes, that was a sign. And I'm like, I don't have people, or somebody's calling for a job.
Yeah.
Svitlana, do you have a job? And I'm like, you know what? I don't, but give me a couple of weeks, because that usually just comes. I don't know how it works. It just works.
It just happens.
It just
Oh.
happens. So I didn't ignore those
Yeah.
signs, and I was
Mhm.
like, okay, I think we can figure something out.
Yeah.
So I was keeping up by myself,
Yeah.
however I could, and then once Khrystyna arrived, we were talking about being more ecological and
Yeah.
helping in a better way.
Yeah.
Not in a destructive but more constructive way.
Right.
That's why we decided to transform that cleaning business into ecological cleaning business
Oh, lovely.
that would support support our planet,
Yeah.
support people that are doing the job, we're doing the job for,
Yeah.
including their kids and pets,
Oh.
and also hiring Ukrainians,
Yeah.
because we came to Ukraine. I mean, to Canada. I came to Canada by my choice.
Yeah.
I made that choice. They
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
They had to.
Yeah.
That's a difference.
That's a big difference.
And when they arrive, they don't know what to expect. They don't know how to adjust.
Yeah.
They don't know the language.
Yes,
right? They don't have
yeah.
a place to stay. Of
Yeah.
course, Canada has been massively supportive.
Yeah.
People have been massively helping each other.
Yeah.
Offering lending helping hands.
Yeah.
At the same time, we thought, this might be something that we can support, because I wasn't there to support. When Khrystyna was there, I was
Yeah.
like, what is my part? You
Yeah.
know, I need to have my own story, my own thing that I want to do, and I wasn't able to, because I'm a mom of two. I wasn't
Yeah.
able to volunteer a lot of my time, right, or
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
But I thought this might be another thing that we can do for Ukrainians.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've transformed
Wow.
that, and we're in the process. It's going every step, every
Yeah.
day, new step, like a little baby.
Oh, man.
Learning first to walk
Yeah.
again, walk again, because I used to do it, but it's a different way of being, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, one step at a time. We're seeing, listening, looking for those signs.
Yes,
right?
right. Listening to your heart and
True.
and your
Listening-
soul. Oh my
yes,
gosh.
listening without judgment.
Yeah.
Too, right? That's important part, and just
Oh,
listening.
yeah.
Right? That's an art in itself.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
'Cause we can do go.
Yeah.
But if we don't listen,
Yeah.
then who are we going for?
Yeah.
Right? Who are we supporting?
That's
what are we
right.
doing? Right?
Oh, that's beautiful.
And we as women, we just realized that's a recent realization. We as women, we do different business as compared to men,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
we want to be soft, and we
Yeah.
want to be as women. We want to,
Yeah.
not to go. We
Yeah.
want to attract things,
Yeah.
right? Like we did with you.
Yeah.
And, we just want to keep going and doing that. I think
Yeah.
that's ecological way for us.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow,
a,
that's
a
beautiful.
little bit of share what we're
Yeah, I'm
doing, right?
excited. I'm excited for you guys.
Thank
you know,
you.
that's a great initiative. I want to talk about how you ended up going back to the Ukraine. When you told me that, I was a little bit shocked, right? Because I don't hear a lot of people going back when the war is still happening. So please tell me that story a little bit. It was
Yeah.
a little bit shocking, but wonderful at the same time. It was so touching.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind this, Melita. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say one thing. You
Yeah.
said the Ukraine. It's Ukraine.
Ukraine.
It's very important because
Yeah.
we don't say the Canada, right?
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
say, I don't know.
I didn't even know I said that. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, and you know
Yeah.
what? There is nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's just like something maybe people don't know. I think
Yes,
I would like just to
yeah.
bring awareness.
Absolutely,
right?
yes,
Here,
yeah.
because this, that's what we're doing.
And
for
I'm
people to
listening.
listen.
Yeah. I'm understanding.
Yes, and I was listening without judgment. I wasn't listening
Yeah,
to
yeah. Yeah.
judge you, but just to bring
Oh,
awareness.
and I love this.
It's an independent country, and it's Ukraine. It's like
Ukraine.
Canada, right?
Yeah.
It's just important to keep that in mind because that's our identity.
That's a good
right?
point, actually, and because I've had people who've had conversations where they said the Ukraine as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's good that you're making awareness of this.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll share a little bit about my story,
Yeah.
how that happened. So, like I said, I always wanted to have my children born here, right? And
Yeah.
I did.
Mhm.
And then there were times, where I was like longing to go back home,
Yeah.
but I had Maria, my daughter, right? And then I was about to go, and then I got pregnant second time.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I was pregnant with my son, and I
Yeah.
couldn't go. My
Yeah.
sister took my
Yeah.
daughter to Ukraine for 4 months,
Yeah.
but I wasn't able to go.
Yeah.
Then, having a little child, it's
Yeah.
not like that easy to
Yeah.
get up and get going.
No.
And now, like, okay, another thing, like, it's war there. How am I gonna go? Like, are you
Yeah.
crazy?
Well, even COVID happened too. So
COVID happened as well.
so
yes.
many factors.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then after that, I was hoping to go last summer, and I didn't go. And even summer before
Yeah.
didn't happen. Just
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
come together. And then so that winter spring 2 years ago, it was May. It was my grandpa's birthday,
Aw.
May 13th, and we were in Rundle Park. I remember, like, not Rundle. Borden Park.
Okay, yeah.
In that thing, I remember we were talking, saying happy birthday to him, and he's like, when I left, I still had two grandmas and a grandpa at that time. By the time I was talking to my grandpa, only him left out of my grandparents. And I said, you know what? I promise you, I will come. I promised you a hug, because he played an important role in my upbringing. Back when I was still a teenager, a little girl, a bigger girl, an adult girl, right? Like an adult woman.
Yeah.
He played an important role. So I said, you know what? I promise I'll come and hug you. And I
Yeah.
wanted to do that sooner than later, because he's getting older
Yeah.
and more as well. So there was this moment where I could feel like I want to go.
Yeah.
And I realized that, and that was Sunday.
Listening to your heart.
Yes,
Yeah.
again. Listening to my heart.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to go.
Yeah.
How about papers? Oh, I already have papers. I
Oh.
have my kids' passports
Okay,
ready.
yeah.
My
Oh.
passport was ready. And then, how about money? Oh, I had money. I was like, okay, I'm looking for a ticket. On Monday, I found the ticket. I was talking to my family, because my dad was visiting from London at the time. And I said, hey, Dad, can you just wait for me till I come?
Yeah.
And Tuesday, I bought the ticket, I think. And, that was like a very quick decision. I
And this
made.
was in October, or
This was still, I think that was September.
Yeah, it was
2022.
September, 'cause you were
2022.
talking and you were like debating,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I should go or if
Yeah.
I shouldn't go.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
I say, like, do you remember what you promised
Oh,
to your
yeah.
I know it sounds crazy, but remember a year ago when I told, like, I'm coming back to Ukraine, it sounded crazy
Yeah.
as well. But
Yeah.
You told me to support you.
Yeah,
right? I told you
so
to.
listen to your heart
Yeah.
and do it, right?
And there were times where I was debating, like right before we were on our way
Yeah.
to airport, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, my child was not quite well.
Yeah.
Right? He was with a fever, and
Oh.
I was like, am I crazy? What am I doing? And then Khrystyna talked to me, and I was like, you know what? My fear is smaller than my promise.
Oh. Wow. That is so
Wow.
powerful.
My word is more important than that fear that's trying to keep me away from that.
And
no way.
wow. Did that ever get you through the whole trip? Like,
And that's the thing. I'm
'Cause,
getting
like,
goosebumps
yeah.
again. On my flight from London, because we had a stop in London
Yeah.
to Ukraine. Not to Ukraine. We were flying to Romania.
Yeah.
There were no flights to Ukraine.
right.
So we were there, and I wasn't sure if we would make on it, because it was such a short period of time. Our plane was late for 3 hours.
Oh my
we
gosh.
made it,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there at the airport, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I am by myself with two little children.
One who's not well. Oh my
One
gosh.
who's sleeping all the way. Like, did I do that? Well, now I have to come back somehow.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way out anymore, right?
Yeah.
And it just like, and I told Khrystyna there was something that we discovered together. I said, everything that happens,
Yeah.
it seems like it's an obstacle.
Yeah.
But actually, it's gonna work in our favor.
Oh.
That what
Oh.
kept us on the way
Totally.
there
Yeah.
and on the way back, because
Yeah.
we were like very tight on time on the way back
Oh
from
my God.
Ukraine.
Oh.
Yes, the guy on the customs, he was like, which number of the car are you? I think we were 23 or 25,
Yeah.
something like that. He's like, okay, in an hour you're going to be here, in an hour you're going to be in Suceava, you're going to be good, don't worry about it. And we didn't know. We were like, we just need to trust here, because there is nothing else we can do, because he
yeah.
didn't let us go faster, because
We
I
say
was like,
we're late for the
yeah,
plane.
we were explaining, I'm, going back to Canada. It's not
Yeah.
like we need just to get across.
Yeah.
We have flights to
Yeah.
catch. And he said, and it was true. It happened. We were an hour. We crossed the border in an hour.
Into
we were
Romania.
in Suceava,
Yeah.
and we were on time. And yeah, I
My
found a coin, and I keep it. I keep finding those coins. I just call it my luck, or good news. And why I'm saying that, because in Suceava I found that coin, and I don't think if I mentioned to Khrystyna right away, but I knew in my mind everything is gonna be all right. And when we come back to Canada,
Yeah.
it's November 11th. We fly in the middle of the night,
Yeah.
and it's our parents' anniversary,
Oh.
and they receive visas on that same day.
Oh wow.
Right after she left.
After I came, like the day I came back to Canada, on
Yeah.
November 11th,
Yeah.
they get two of them get visas. The next day, my sister gets a visa.
Oh my God.
We've been waiting for that like for 8 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
we got it.
something actually got complete when we were in
Yeah.
Ukraine,
Yeah.
And Khrystyna has a recording of my grandpa.
Oh, I saw that. Where, man, that made me cry. That was so beautiful. That moment is so special.
Yeah, he couldn't expect,
Yeah.
like it was a huge gap. My sister wasn't in Ukraine for 10 and a half years.
Oh wow.
So, like, they knew, like, there
Yeah.
is Svitlana.
Yeah.
She's my sister.
Yeah.
They knew how she looks like, but when she appeared, they're like, they
can't
just,
believe
they
it.
couldn't believe that. It's like 10 and a half years. And I felt like it has to be done.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
has to be done. I know it sounds crazy, but it just has to be done.
Yeah.
Like that. So,
He was on his knees and crying.
Oh my God, it was
Everything.
so beautiful. It was,
Yeah.
oh my God. I cried too when I saw the video. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, ladies, this has been incredible. Like, so you're going to continue the work you're doing. You're starting this business. Do you have any other, things you want to share?
yeah, we want to continue doing this eco cleaning business.
Yeah.
And like we want to hire Ukrainian women.
Yes.
Everybody knows like they are like
Hardworking.
hardworking
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
right? So we want to kind of be the same as a bridge
yeah.
and help them to get used to this culture
Yes.
and
To language.
to language,
Language,
too,
yeah.
And we want to, like, we bought the power brushes. That
Oh,
way we
nice.
save their power, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh, wow.
because we care about women, we
Yeah.
care about ourselves, we
Mhm.
care about the environment,
Yeah.
and we care about our customers and the people who's gonna work for us, right? So it's a good thing.
It is a very good thing.
Yeah.
So before we go, I want to ask you two a very important question. You can answer it together or separately, but what matters to you? What's the most important thing that matters to you in your life?
I want to say everything matters, to be
That's
honest
right.
with you.
Yeah.
I just, what matters to me, and like besides eco cleaning business that we're doing together with
Yeah.
my sister, I'm working for a combined insurance company that helps
Oh,
children,
yes,
helps
yes,
families.
Yes.
So I want to say, children, families, everybody matters. Everybody matters. Those who come to Canada,
Yeah.
these who are helping to
Yeah.
Ukrainian, everybody matter.
Oh.
Everybody matters. Everything matters. And the thing is that I matter.
Yes, you do.
I think that's the most important
Yeah.
because everything starts within me,
Yeah.
right? My world starts within me.
Yeah.
I give that to my children.
Yeah.
They have an example, right?
Yeah. And you have to be
follow.
whole to do that. Yeah.
Exactly. And nobody's perfect.
No.
It's a journey.
Yes.
It's not going to happen overnight
Yeah.
or over a year or a few years, but my life is a lifelong journey,
Yeah.
and it past is important. It's
Yeah.
good to get lessons from that,
Yes.
but it's not going to keep me there.
Yes.
I'm here in present, and we're moving forward together.
Oh.
Having that synergy, I would
Yeah.
say, going together is more fun.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
way more- it's way more easier,
Yeah.
because there is someone you can just talk to
Yeah.
and ask and support, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when I was doing that by myself, it
Yeah.
wasn't that much fun.
No, yeah.
And now I know how it can be different.
Yeah.
So I think, if you don't mind, I wanna, if you have something to add, but like I wanna say, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how it would be if she wasn't here.
Yeah.
I want to
Oh.
also bring it back to us as sisters,
Yeah.
because we were together for those times we were still deciding where to be for each other, how to
Yeah.
be for each other, how to be for
Yeah.
others.
Yeah.
Because if we are ecological in between ourselves,
Yeah.
we can show that and spread that, right?
Yeah.
And support others when they are deciding undecisive, right?
Yeah.
We can kind of like just guide them because we see that from outside way
Yeah,
better, right?
yeah.
With those blind spots of others, right?
Oh my
Without
gosh.
judgment, of course.
Yes.
And I think that's going together. Now it's like a new beginning again, and going together, learning to walk, and then running together,
Yeah.
and even more people. The more the
You're stronger together, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
stronger together. I think so.
Yeah, and the only thing I wanted to add
Mm-hmm.
is like listen to your heart. Like, that's
Absolutely.
what I've been doing, and that what keeps me awake.
Yeah.
Let's say like that. You
Yeah.
know, even it sounds crazy inside of you. You
Mhm.
know those feelings,
Yeah.
but just listen to your heart and do it. And
Yeah.
don't betray yourself.
I think we found the title to this podcast.
Oh, there's light.
Because that
on
was
the other side,
there's
right?
light on the
Yeah.
other side, listening to your
To
heart
heart,
and following
yes.
your heart.
And also, we
Yeah.
have like motto of our business
Yeah.
is like doing small steps. You can do big
yeah.
things,
Yeah.
and small steps to
Yeah.
big changes.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Oh,
to-
explain the name of your
Smith
the
company?
Yes,
Yeah.
company.
Oh, okay. So shortly, Svit in Ukrainian means world.
Yes.
Yes. So, like I said, we are, want to support our customers. Those people who are
Yeah.
making the job happen.
Yeah.
Their pets and children,
Yeah.
all of that. But also, the ultimate, the bigger vision is our Earth. We
Yes.
want to help to protect our Earth
Oh.
and be ecological in any way.
Yes,
the Earth.
Beautiful
T-shirt
shirt. Yeah.
today, yes. And so just that is part of it. It's also like part of my name. I'm
Yeah.
very proud of that because that
Yeah.
means light. I am proud of my name.
Oh.
And Khrystyna also supports like the world,
Mhm.
Yeah.
side of it. Like
Yeah.
we both are on the same page
Yeah.
Yeah.
and listening to like. To our heart, and if
Yeah.
someone wants to go away a little bit, we're like, no,
Yeah.
reminding ourselves, no,
Yeah.
what does your heart say,
Yeah.
right? So listening
Yeah.
to that calling inside of you. Even sometimes it sounds very crazy
Yeah.
and like sounds like impossible.
Yes.
Like there is light.
Yes.
And just like, remind yourself of that light, of that hope, of that heart, right? That calling
Oh.
inside of us. So
Yeah. Because
yeah,
it
so-
sounds crazy. Like sometimes, someday, I just go back and like
Yeah.
I was in like the one of the most peaceful places in the world, like
Yeah,
Bali,
yeah.
right? And you going like to the
opposite.
one of the like most dangerous
Dangerous.
places, right? From like peaceful to like
You're right.
I don't know. And
Wow.
but there was a reason for that. Even in that
Yeah.
craziness, there
Yeah.
was. So like, yeah.
You
again,
you
listen
are
to
both
your
an
heart.
inspiration to me, just to continue to follow my heart too. It's just
Mm-hmm.
it's maybe this is why you guys are in my life, supposed to help me because I go through my path and go why, and I realize no, my heart is telling me follow this and
Yeah.
stay on track. And it's those little steps you talk about, the little steps.
yeah.
To big things, big,
big
changes.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We underestimate those little ones, right? We think, oh, yeah, I need to do something big,
Yeah.
something big. But how about every day, right?
Yeah.
Those are the choices that we make
Mhm.
when we listen to that, right?
Yeah.
Those are the little ones. They might be very hard sometimes.
Yes,
right?
you're right.
Sometimes you're not walking, you're crawling, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you're just looking in that
Yeah.
direction.
You
right?
cannot even move in that
Yes.
direction, but you're still,
But you're there.
Oh my
You'll
God,
be there.
everything you say is like I resonate with it. It's like I've been experiencing it, and that's why I think you guys are just wonderful people. I'm so glad to have you in my
Same
life.
to
Yeah,
you,
same to
Melania.
you.
Thank you
Same
so
to
much.
you.
It was a match.
Yes!
You know what I'm saying? I didn't really want to be there. Oh my
Oh,
God.
I know.
I'm really glad
I was
that
running
happened.
away.
That makes me feel so good to know that I made an impact,
difference, yes.
and you guys did too. So
Yeah.
And
thank you
likewise.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
been like
you.
2 months
Yeah,
now, right?
yeah.
2 months ago we met.
Yeah.
And, now
been
I'm
awesome.
okay
Yeah.
to be on the podcast. I just
Oh my
needed
God,
some time,
isn't that crazy? Yeah. Thank you, thank
I'm-
you.
Yeah, I'm proud of all of us.
Me
It's really
too.
cool.